this is the truth. 99.9% of the time, I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea, right? And for some reason, that acknowledgement of not being totally on, especially in a city like New York, where I feel like everyone is super focused and specific and they know what they're doing, and then you got old raghead here, totally lost, just bopping around. But you know what? It's okay, because I came to the realization about this. So I believe in manifestation like crazy. But here's the thing about manifesting that's interesting. When you manifest, you have to be incredibly specific, right? You have to know exactly what you're calling in, exactly what you're trying to express, right? It needs to be, I mean, so clear that it almost feels like I like to describe it as like a memory, that you can recall it. Like, that's how clear it has to be when you are manifesting, when you are asking to receive. But here's the tricky part. When you receive it, you can't expect it to come exactly the way that you manifested it, right? Mind blown, so confusing. In other words, if you're manifesting, I want a cake. I want a freaking delicious, yummy cake. And then you come home, and in your kitchen, you're all excited, like, my cake's gonna be here. Hey, my cake's gonna be here. Hey, right? So you come in your kitchen, and there's not a cake. What there is, there's some eggs, you got some flour in the back of your cabinet, some butter, some sugar, a little oil, you got a little bundt pan, and you're like, no, but I wanted a cake. I wanted a cake, right? And you get so frustrated because you don't have the damn cake. But really, the cake is there. It just didn't come in the form that you wanted it to, right? Maybe that's because in order to make things actually happen, you have to, I don't know, take action. It's crazy. But yeah, I think the idea of always feeling like I know exactly what I'm doing all the time, that's a lot of pressure. It's okay to like not always know what you're doing. But as long as you have an idea of what you want and what you're and how, the how, that's the thing. The how is not really up to you, right? Like if I say I want to get from A to B, how I get there, I can't, that's not really my jam. That's not really where my energy, I like to spend my energy, right? Because I'm not psychic. If that were the case, then I would know how I would get to A to B. Why would there even be a question, right? Why would I need to manifest? I could just go by the blueprint that I've created. So to that end, I just think it's like really important to remember that it's just being present and focusing on what you can do now while having goals. That's it, right? Because the in-between, and the in-between also is not necessarily to say the in-between isn't important. That's the life, right? The in-between is the life stuff. That's where all the good, gushy, icky, happy, sad, fun, yummy things happen, right? And those are really like the gift. That is the gift, I think. So yeah, so it's okay. It's okay to not have it consistently, precisely planned to every nanosecond. That's okay. It doesn't make you less active or less serious about your career or flaky or flighty. It just means that, you know, you set your intention, you're very clear, and then you let it go. And then you go on the ride until you get to your destination, right? And don't be afraid if when you get to your destination, it doesn't look exactly like the way that you thought it was, right? Because as long as you're clear with what you're asking for, it's gonna show up, right? But sometimes it shows up in a way that you might have to learn a lesson, you know? And that's okay. Lessons are great. That's what, I hope I never stop learning lessons. Oh my God, that would be so boring. To like walk in a room, a lot of philosophers say this, that to be the person who walks in the room assuming they know everything, that's not really my jam at all. I don't want to be the person who thinks that they know everything, right? Like, that's it, no.